race.
Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
What is up, my fellow Helldivers? Welcome to the Helldivers podcast. We are back after a small hiatus.
Is this a Salt Divers show?
It's a Saltdiver show, buddy.
What?
We're talking about that game that we used to play.
We used to play? It's like, I'm kind of glad we took last week off because I didn't really have much to talk about anyway.
There is still not much to talk about right now.
Except that I did reinstall.
You did.
I did.
I have not yet because it's still sitting at 130 gigs. And I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like 8 gigs less than it was.
It's a little bit.
It's a little bit less.
A little bit less.
A little bit. You know, they changed some graphic settings and they
compiled
took some
textures.
But compiled a little bit, and you know now it's like 7-8 gigs less.
Fucking good
Man,
job.
it's awesome.
Good job.
Fantastic.
The last time I had my finger on the pulse on what was going on with Arrowhead was the Aerovin debacle.
Yeah.
But then after that whole thing went down,
Look, when
I got distracted.
When people's computers started smoking and blowing up and catching on fire and burning apartment buildings down, I just said nope. I'm gonna take a break, and I did.
Yeah,
it took about 3 weeks off.
Well, you played last night.
I did. I played last night.
How'd it go?
So I can't talk about a game. I can't do a podcast about a game if I don't at least play it for a couple hours a week. You know, my time is limited. I have a lot of other games that we're playing right now. There's Battlefield, there's Ark, there's this, there's, Forever Winter, some other things. I need to play these games to be able to just in my head logically be able to speak, because I don't like to speak about things that I don't touch.
Sure.
And so I did. I reinstalled it, and I got a crew together last night. Me and Spartan jumped in there, and we got some of our guys from the community. Boz played with us, Green Reaper, and Apple came in, and we had a good time. We played for about 2 hours, and it was the first time I had played for, like I said, about 3 weeks, maybe 4, and it played well.
That's good.
Frame rates were up.
Yep.
There not a single glitch, not a single skip.
No audio issues.
There was no audio issues. The pods didn't skip or glitch when they popped out of the ship at the beginning of the mission. Because that's been going on since forever.
For a long time. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like way before that we were having any real issues.
It might feel weird for it not to happen.
It was like I was playing a brand new game. I'll be honest with you. It was really weird.
That's awesome to hear.
So I was very pleased with the performance of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, am I pleased about some of the changes they've made? I don't know yet. It's really hard for me to tell because I don't play it enough to be able to tell if I care about if my coyote takes one more bullet to catch something on fire or not. I just don't know how big of a deal that is.
Yeah.
To me personally,
yeah.
I know it is to some people, and that's completely fair because they said they weren't going to touch the coyote, and they didn't.
They said a lot of things that they ended up going back on.
We're just going to change things a little bit on the outside of the coyote, just the way the things affected by the coyote would be.
We have to make it a little more realistic.
It's like,
Jesus,
shut the fuck
shut up.
Shut up. It's just like I'm really not super happy with the deceptiveness and the dishonesty that kind of seems to come out of these developers from Arrowhead when they think they're being cute and fancy and they're just being kind of asshole-ish, to be perfectly honest with you. But whatever, it's fine.
Like I said, I barely notice some of the changes that they make most of the time, unless it's something to like something. If they take my recoilless and they change how it works, that I would notice. But like a couple bullets here and there, a couple damage percentages on this gun or that gun, like I don't care.
The only thing I noticed last night when I was playing with the Coyote and I played with the Scorcher a little bit was I feel like there might have been a little bit more play in it to try to hit something. But I also figured that I haven't played for like a month.
Might be a little rusty.
That might just be me and my mouse, not hitting things really good. So
or you're
I don't know.
You're used to how Arc Raiders performs, and now you're coming back to this game.
Dude, true story. True story. I'm fighting bots last night, right? And I go up and I kill a freaking War Strider.
Okay.
You know what I did? I ran up to it and tried to fucking loot it. I did.
No shit.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, Wrong game. It's like, why can't I get the core?
Can I get the battery out of this
batteries in the cores. Out of
Can I
this,
recharge my
war rate.
shields?
Let's get out of here. It's like, I'm like, oh shit.
That's
And
the
I'm
wrong
like,
game.
guys, I just tried to loot this thing. I can't believe I just did that. And they're all, "Brr." It was pretty funny.
That's
Pretty
awesome.
funny stuff.
Yeah. Arc Raiders has definitely taken a portion of the player base away from this game, from Helldivers. Like it's just it's similar enough to give you that feeling. We're still fighting AI robots with, so us bot fighters are feeling pretty good about that. Like I go in, I love fighting.
Could you imagine playing Helldivers and another squad comes down
and tries to kill you
as you're trying to kill the other thing?
You
like,
know,
what the hell, man?
I've been trying to think, like I've been trying to think, like, what does
that would be cool? Actually.
What does Helldivers need? Like, obviously they've been doing back end work. It sounds like they've improved a lot of the things. So fantastic, good for them. I think having a portion of the player base leave for a while gave them a little bit of breathing room to just like start fixing shit. Right? They're like, well, nobody's fucking playing right now, so we might as well start tweaking things and fixing this stuff. So if it breaks, nobody's gonna notice. I get that, and I'm happy that they're working on it. But I've been wondering, I'm like, okay, what's going to bring the player base back? What event? There's going to have to be something. They have to do something that's going to bring these people who's like, oh man, I got to jump on Helldivers again because they've got this thing going on that I want to be a part of.
I think the if we were invading Cyberstan or something like that, that would probably get me back. Yeah. But if Earth had got invaded again or whatever, I'm like, it's like, do it. Go ahead. And conquer Earth. I want to see where the Arrowhead takes this. Yeah. If that happens.
It's just going to reset the galactic map. Because that happened. And HD, again, we talked about this before. I feel like we've talked about all these subjects before, but in the first Helldivers game, once if Super Earth gets conquered, they just freaking reset the whole thing. It's fresh start.
I don't think that's this kind of game. I think they have to figure something out. It's like I'm almost to the point where it's like I want them to back themselves into a corner and see what happens. That's what I want to see. I want to see how ballsy they can get. Can they blow up their own game? That's what I want to see, and then we have to.
I think they should. I think they should. I think they should get us to a point where we have to either people have to come back and
just say, okay, guys, you've been playing a beta test for the last 2 years. We're getting ready to go live now. That's kind of where I'm feeling we should do. So,
I don't know, man. I think some kind of a march on Cyberstan for me, because I'm a bot player. I'm sure that probably wouldn't appeal to everybody, but some kind of a major event that gets everybody in there. But then there has to be a marked change in how they present this game. Because if I have to fucking fight on Hellmire or Estuanu or whatever for the 18th time because the bug showed up again, it's like, bro, we've done that.
Yeah,
for 2 years we've done that.
People have more fun making their own narratives in this game. Yeah, like the Oshayuni thing or the beach thing, or kind of goes back to the creek. That's where the players get themselves invested in this kind of game. Is their own made up headcanon kind of stuff that they make up. Yeah, I think nobody gives a shit what Joel's doing.
99%. Most of the time, I'm irritated at Joel.
Yeah,
because there'll be a goal that we could probably accomplish, but then the scale gets freaking tweaked on us last minute, and then we can't do it, or the reverse happens.
It's like, oh,
we're like, there's no way we can win. We're gonna lose this battle, and then like, we'll give it to you.
Turn the dial back a little bit.
What the? There's no stakes.
No,
there's no stakes.
That's just it.
That's probably the problem with this game. It's like it doesn't matter what we do because it all kind of just ends up in the wash anyway. So that I think
I said that exact thing like a year ago.
Yeah. So, it's been an ongoing issue. That's what I'm saying. I think a bigger change is going to be narratively. They need to either let the reins go and let the players do what they're going to do. Like if the player base all gets together one day and says we're going to take this random planet and we start taking planets on the way to get there, and then Joel comes in and was like, well, that's not what I want you to do. I want you to go fight over here. Like, stop. Just let the players do.
If 100,000 people said we're going to Cyberstan, they should let him try to.
They should let him try to do it. But there's not even any FTL tracks to get to Cyberstan right now. You can't even get there if you wanted to.
See, and that's dark.
I say, let the reins go, open up the whole map, and let the players decide what they want to do and build their own narrative. And then you can just kind of play against them and be like, this is going to be a little tougher to get because of X, Y, Z. And then if everybody's too focused on the bot side, then the bugs start gaining ground. Like there has to be some kind of an organic nature to the game. Everything feels very stale right now because it doesn't matter what we do. We just end up on the same fucking planets over and over again. That's my main issue.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And I don't really want to play until that
It
changes.
doesn't matter right now because there's not enough people playing anyway to do a real push anyway. There's 43,000 people in the game right now.
That's still a good amount of people.
But you know, when we normally record, we record this Tuesday mornings.
Yeah.
And we pull this thing up, and there's usually about 50 to 80,
depending.
Yeah. And that's what it was, 2 weeks or so ago. Now, after Arc Raiders, this is the first time I've looked at this since Arc Raiders dropped. We're a good 10, 15,000 people less for this time of day. That's a 25, 30% decrease over the last 2 weeks. You extrapolate that out to peak times. That's a large amount of players.
Yeah.
That's been
we're peaking.
Off.
The last peak in the last 24 hours was 60,000. The lowest was 17.9.
That's
on the scale. Good. Like, so it's got this steady decrease.
Yeah, and that looks like it's a real number too, and not some like weird server crash where it just drops down and they start over.
That's not.
That's organic. About. That's an organic number right there. That's not good. 17,999 or something like that. So.
Yeah. So I think the fix is going to be. We've kind of said this a million times, but it's narrative. There has to be a reason for me to log in and go play.
Yeah. Well, it's an event-based game now.
Yeah. And
that's probably a good thing because I have other games I want to play. And if there's not a reason to log on to this game, I'm not going to, I think. I logged in last night because, I wanted to hang out with the crew and just see how it felt. And it feels good right now. But
off of your recommendation, I'll probably re-download it again.
Yeah.
Just so that if you do pop in, I can join.
And they're still working on patches. Sure. There wasn't a patch today, but my understanding is they're doing like a bi-weekly patch drop for back end fixes and stuff. I would really like to see this download reduced by a significant amount.
Yeah.
When there's games out there like Arc Raiders,
like 35 gigs or something.
It's like 30 gigs or something. Yeah. Takes 2 minutes to install on a good thing. It's crazy with that this thing is at 133 gigs right now. And that's the reduced file.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man. It's in a weird place right now. I'm rooting for it. I always root for it. Cloud said something funny on our Arc Raiders podcast, which will come out tomorrow, but I don't want to bury lead too much, but he said something that was so freaking accurate about the state of this game. And it was like, dude, I couldn't put it any better way. It's this thing that just keeps on freaking going no matter what happens to it. I think it'll pull out of this tailspin, but it's going to be completely up to how they treat the game and treat the community.
I still haven't seen any outreach to the community or anything like on Arrowhead's part.
Mm-hmm.
They just kind of clam up and just do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
It's like they don't really give a shit about how things have gone down over this last month. It's kind of the impression I get.
Yeah.
So I don't really feel super compelled to give them $10 for another war bond here soon or anything like that. So we'll see how it goes for them. I think they're in a bad spot still.
Buzz's last video, he said something similar, or he was like,
You start that over so you get that copy.
Okay. Buzz's last video said something similar like that. It was like basically the way that the managers and the devs and the community guys over at Arrowhead are acting is like it couldn't be a worse time right now to be clamming up and not talking. I'm glad that they're taking the time. Like, they're not releasing any new content. We're just fixing things. Like, that's fantastic.
Great.
And that's something that
that's what they need to do.
I don't think a lot of communities, like player communities, would ever be like, oh yeah, go do that, guys. Like, usually people are like, give me more content. What the hell's the matter with you? I want more. This community,
right,
in whole, is like, just slow down, guys. You're good. Just fix the game and we'll come back.
Yeah. What was weird last night was, like I said, I hadn't played for a while. But when I did log in, I felt like I was just putting on an old comfortable pair of sweatpants and shoes. You know, it's just like, oh yeah, this I'm getting back in the
I know
zone.
this feeling.
This is nice. You know, and so I thought I was going to be really terrible, and because you know me, but no, man, I wasn't.
That's good.
I went in there, I'm soloing bases and shit. You know, it was great. And I hadn't touched the game forever. It was wild. And I'm like, wow, I guess I need to take more breaks and I'll be able to actually play better when I come back. It was very strange. So the game is super fun to play. And that's what's frustrating about this game. It's an amazingly fun game to play. But when you get stuck in the weeds of all the behind the scenes stuff and all the nonsense, and you start getting into YouTube drama and what the devs are doing or not doing, it just kind of pisses me off.
Kind of takes you out of
It's
it.
like, sometimes you just want to play. But then the back of your brain's going, man, they treated Erevan like shit. And I'm like, you know, this is like, it's like,
it takes you out of the world. It does. Yeah.
Right.
You're supposed to be able to sink into this game and just be like, oh my gosh, I'm in Super Earth and I'm a Helldiver, and you're supposed to be able to put yourself in there and not have to worry about all this stuff. But because of all the drama, which is funny because both of us have done zero diving into Embark as a company.
No.
When it comes to Arc Raiders, like we're solely there just to play the game. I don't give a shit what they say. I'm not even on their Discord.
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention to what they say on Reddit.
No.
I'm just playing the freaking game, dude.
Yeah.
And it does change the way you perceive things a little bit. So I wonder if we could do the same with Helldivers, just cut that portion out of it.
I think we're past that. We know too many people.
Yeah.
It's like we're kind of invested in what's going on over there. So
yeah.
So I don't know. That's what it is. But I'm happy to be playing it again, and it feels good right now. The game has definitely been improved. My computer did not blow up and start sparking out its rear vent holes, and my house didn't burn down, so everything's good.
That's good. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
All right. Well, real quick, guys, before we wrap this up, I know it's a short episode today, but there's really not a whole lot of it for us to talk about. We are very excited to be having the guy behind the Helldivers 2 fan film that's coming out on the 28th. He's going to be joining us the week before. So the Tuesday, the 25th is our scheduled time. We're going to sit down and have a chat with him, talk about a little bit behind the scenes, how he made the movie, all that good stuff right before the movie comes out. I'm super excited about this. As soon as we saw the trailer, we were like, we need to get them in.
Yeah.
So I freaking shot them a message real quick, and he was super quick to respond. And we're like, yeah, I'm down. Let's go. I'm like, perfect. So we scheduled it out. We found a good time for us to do it. So look for that on the 25th. We'll be sitting down with him, having a good chat about the movie. That's probably the most exciting thing that's coming out in the next month or so with Helldivers 2 is like that movie looks like it's gonna be a fan film. A fan film. God, I hope it does well. I hope he gets freaking 5 million views. It's going to be fantastic. The trailer looks amazing. I've been seeing it pop up on social media, on Instagram and stuff like that, a couple shorts and a couple little trailer promotion stuff. And I'm like, every time I see it, I'm like, this is going to be freaking awesome. So super excited about that. Like, subscribe if you're new here. If you're not, if you're a legacy watcher, thank you so much for your support. Please stay tuned for the following videos that are coming out over the next couple of weeks. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, guys, stay salty.